All right, welcome back to another episode of Everything Bonsai. In today's episode, we are going to be repotting this Japanese black pine. So the buds are starting to swell, so that's a good time to go ahead and repot it. And we're also gonna go ahead and take off this wire that we have on there. And I won't be doing a trunk chop today, but I will be chopping the trunk about right there and letting these smaller buds take over as the tree, you know, these smaller buds down here to go ahead and get some taper. But other than that, let's go ahead and get this out of the pot and start the repot. Let's go ahead and get this out of the pot. All right, so we got the tree out of the pot. Let's start raking the soil. All right, so we got our chopstick. Now we're just gonna go ahead and start from the trunk and just work our way out. And just keep doing this. I'm gonna go ahead and bare root my tree. But really, bare rooting isn't something you should always be doing. You should only be bare rooting your tree if you're gonna do some root work on it. And you're gonna take off like crossing roots and stuff like that. But if you're not gonna do any root work, then you don't have to take off all the soil. Another reason to take off all the soil is to get it out of this nasty soil that I have it in. That's why I'm bare rooting, is because it's in some nasty soil. It holds too much water for a black pine, and you just don't want to have soil like that. So we're gonna go ahead and put this into some bonsai soil. And that's the reason for me bare rooting. And you also want to make sure your tree is healthy when you're bare rooting your tree. If your tree isn't healthy, your tree can get real sick and it could die. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start working on the bottom now. So just go ahead and flip it over and just start raking from the middle outwards. Kind of getting in the way, so we're gonna go ahead and just cut it off. All right, now let's go ahead and finish raking these roots out. Get them all radial and untangled. All right, so we got a big root right here. We're gonna go ahead and cut off. All right, we got rid of that one. That's good. There we go. That's good. And rake this out from the bottom. This root right here is way too high, so we're gonna go ahead and get rid of that one. That root right there is a little too high. We got rid of that. All right, we got all these roots taken care of. Now we're gonna go ahead and get a pot so we can pot this thing back up. All right, so I got a pot that I think would be pretty cool, just because I want to put it in something else other than a nursery pot. So I got this, and I think it would be pretty cool to put the pine in here. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and fill the pot up with soil. Now we're gonna go ahead and get the tree. We're gonna go ahead and place the tree in the pot. All right, so I actually think we are gonna go ahead and do that trunk chop. So let's go ahead and get in here, and we're gonna go ahead and cut this tree right there. I want to make sure I don't get no needles. All right, so let's go ahead and chop it off right here. Oh, all right, there it goes. It kind of hit this branch right here, and it kind of lifted up out of the soil. So now I gotta go ahead and pack this in more. Yeah, so the reason I did the trunk chop is because there was plenty enough branches down here to keep the tree alive, in my opinion. And we also have this other big branch right here that will probably take over as the new leader. So I think we'll be okay. All right, everybody, the tree is all potted up and ready to grow. I'm real excited for this black pine, Japanese black pine. I think we did a lot of work on it today, getting ready for the future of this tree. All we need to do is water the soil now, and this tree will be ready to go. That's it for today's episode of Everything Bonsai. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, comment if you have any questions, and make sure you guys go outside and play with your plants. All right, guys, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.